Hello, yes, and now in this compulsive disorder, terrible compulsion, and what do you call it in psychology? The compulsion of the thoughts that don't go, they stick to you. So in schizophrenia, split personality, and perhaps split personality, but schizophrenia, I'm hearing voices and all. And in this crippled state, most of the time my mind is working. I can't work physically. Even though I'm resting, the mind goes on. So now it's about the gold. Did my father do great loss because he was dealing in gold in the stock exchange? Excuse me. So I was told by Abdul Mehdi that my father gave the family, finally my father in stock exchange gave his family a loss of a lifetime in gold trading in the stock exchange and also gambling. But I remember my father when I was a kid in London. My father used to have this briefcase, and he used to tell me later on when Karachi American School, when I joined and we would go to London, he would go to the casino. He would tell me that this money I've kept for my gambling addiction, and I've kept it separate. So and there was no loss. He did not put our house in mortgage, any of his family houses. The Hampstead house and the other house we had in the same neighborhood as ours, the brothers partnership bought another house and another house like that. So, but this time I was told that the Jumeirah house was mortgaged because my father gambling put the house on mortgage, and gold, trading in gold in the stock exchange. Yes, so my father, I saw him keeping apart a certain amount of money for his gambling and knowing how to gamble without risking the family anything. It was his hard-earned money. He knows what to do with it, and he was working, so he knows how to use his money, and he surely knew how to use his money. Otherwise he would have been in a loss. So his addiction was in a way curtailed by his business mind. He was a really shrewd businessman and a prudent one. Yes, so I'm just envisaging what my uncle also said over the phone when I was in Karachi to me, that if something happens to your father, you will be clapping and laughing on the streets of Karachi. So what happened to Hazrat Fatima Zahra Salam Alayha after Prophet Muhammad's Salam Alayha's demise or martyrdom, as some feel that he was poisoned. So the hypocrites there gave Hazrat Fatima Zahra a lot of problems. So she used to go to her father's grave and cry, and she would raise her voice for justice. And she would say, "Oh Father, after you left, what they did to us."